And welcome to the next tutorial. In this tutorial, we will go over how to set up your shopping mall and shopping cart. What you do is once you log in, you will go into the admin area. There's two ways to go. One from the admin from the account menu or wherever you've placed it on your website in your community. You will click there. So we can just click there just for the sake of going there. So we're on that page. Let me kind of show you around real quick as the first time coming there. Um, this is where you have access as the community owner. You have access to that. This takes you to this area here, which is the main page. There's nothing there. What will happen is once you start adding products, there'll be the top 10 list products will be there. And then if you want to add other content about what you're selling, specials, whatever, you can put it there. You can use this as search by category. I mean by product name or by source. You can excuse me, your members will have access to wish list, so that way if they don't want to buy it now, they want to save it for later, they can click it, put it in the wish list, and this is where they can see it. One of the cool things about our community network software is that each member has the ability to be able to have their own store or selling their own products that they own. And so we'll go into more details about that. Matter of fact, let's do that now. So what'll happen is no, we'll go into that later. Let me go into it later. Sorry about that. Let's go forward. Let me get you this part. We'll do a separate video for that. RSS feeds, and then at the same thing, the same time, your members are able to add it to their favorites, which is found in the account info section. So once you come there, open up your account management. We'll go through that real quick. Oh my gosh. Let me do this. Sorry about that. Let's go on. So what you go into there, you first got to add, if you could either add categories or products. Let's start with categories. Just like everything else, you add a category. We could say general products. My brain's brain dead, so you would add general products or general merchandise or something like that. You would put it there. And the same thing with the description. And it shows up in the shopping mall. You can also place it in one of these other areas as well. Permissions works the same way. Access keys required to access this category. So based upon the membership, it'll show up here. You give access or limited access to certain products if you choose to. You can hide it. If they don't have access to it, the product won't show up in the description. Show up on the page. But my suggestion is leave it so that way, when they try to click on it, it says they don't have access, and that may motivate them. If you're selling products that are rare products, something that you want to have scarcity for or upgraded membership to have access to, then you can do that through these access points. And then the third one, access keys required to manage content or to manage this category. Saying, just as before, my suggestion is the only people that have access is you and whoever your administrator is. Just like all the other sections. SEO, very important. Put all that information there. The name of the title of the category, the description of the category, and keywords for that category. And then the third section again is advanced, and this is for you to sell it on your site. This is the demo site that we created for our demonstration purposes. So we'll be there. Don't worry about those. That's not important. So once you've created the category, you would hit save. Then you're ready for your first product. So what you'll see is manage products, add products, manage stores, which are which are the user stores or your member stores. This is a special program that we'll get into another time. But this is where you can do a drop shipping program with this company here. But we'll just add a product. Okay, so when you get into this section, as you see here, this is the category that we added earlier. Then what you would do is you would put whatever the product is, soap. We'll make it soap. Manufactured by Dove. The model number is 1234. Short description. Dove. Good smelling soap. And then what you can do is you can add up to 5 pictures. They can either be JPEG, PNG, or GIF. The first one will go in the description for the product itself, and then the others will be added to the website. To the page. Then you put a full description here. Use the WYSIWYG editor, just like any other WYSIWYG or just like any WordPress processor. Same thing. Add it here. You can add pictures with it, which you would do it here. You can add video, YouTube videos, Vimeo videos, or videos from Amazon S3, and then you will go down. You would add your retail price, sale price. If it's a recurring price, you will put it there, and if it's a monthly, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly, you're able to put that in there. And before you're done, go to inventory. So right now it's disabled. There is a tutorial that we'll add later on adding shipping. What you do is put it there. It'll open up the shipping, how much it weighs, and so on and so forth. There's some. You can put all that information here for shipping, and there's another category that you do before that, and we'll help you do that as far as for UPS, FedEx, and all the shippers. You can put that information in. It'll pull it in how much shipping is going to be when you do it. And then if you depending on your membership, you have the affiliate program. Oh, you can also do your electronic for digital books and digital products, that kind of stuff. You can put it there as well. And once you put it there, it'll pop up, and then you'll open up a file, put your ebook in there, and it's secure. So even though it says not secure, but it's secure. We've never had anybody get into the stores. Um, then if you have an affiliate program, then you add whatever the wholesale price is. You add the affiliate price, what they make, and then if they make anything recurring, then you put that there. We'll go into more details when we go into the affiliate section of the tutorials. Then if you have any custom fields, so say for instance you're doing t-shirts, if it's sizes, colors, if it's dresses, sizes, colors, if there's related items, and then advanced is this disable the product if you want to or need to for whatever reason, maybe out of inventory and you don't want it to be seen. If it's tax exempt, newsletter to join when they purchase the item. So again, for when we set up your community, we'll have that set up. So all you do is just put it there. Right now we don't have anything. All portals or whatever portal you want this to go to, for the sake of our demonstration, we'll put demo because that's the site that we're doing it on. Then you will click save because again we haven't finished. Well, actually, let's see if it'll go through. I don't think we finished everything. Hey, went through. Okay, so go to the shopping mall, refresh, and then you'll see it. So what'll happen is that very first picture that'll come there. Because we didn't upload a picture, it won't show. It'll show in the categories here. You can put an icon there. It'll show up there. Then you can the price, the details, add to cart, add to wish list is all there. We can click on the product itself, and you'll see it there. Right now it's not, because we didn't put a lot of information in there in our pictures. It's very basic, but if you add more pictures, make it nice, it'll show up. You can also use it for social media, sending it out to social media for folks to respond to buy the product. And then at the same time, we talked about earlier, for my store, they would click it. If it's my product, it'll show up in my store. And the same thing, you first have to configure your store. We'll do this now as far as for you to understand what happens as the admin, as the owner of your community. But so what will happen is those that are members, they'll have access to set up their own store based upon their membership. And then same thing, they can configure their store, which is what we just did there. Products are the products that are in his store, but it's denied right now because I didn't add it through here. We added it through the main because it's going to the main store. This product here will be only in his store, but whoever store who does it. So you add a product here versus adding the product over the other side. And again, based upon the membership, they'll have access. Then if you want to see the orders, these are the orders that someone purchased through you. Access denied because the store hasn't been set up right. And then you would go through and shipping methods. And the same thing, because the store hasn't really been set up yet, is access denied because you don't have a store set up. and then analytics for your store as a whole, for the person's store. That's all in my store. One of the things I forgot as well, when you set up your store, go to modules, shopping cart, very important. So depending on whatever this you won't see because you won't have access to that, but this is where you would put in whatever if you're using PayPal, Authorized Net, eSelect, checks or money orders, custom server, MaxiSafe, multi safe pay. So those are the various payment gateways that we operate with. And so all you do is put that address there. If you haven't, go ahead and sign up with any one of these, and they work in this system. So that way, when they actually purchase something, you'll actually collect the money. So that way you'll be able to purchase the products and sell the products and have your store up and running in no time. This is the basics of how you set up your shopping mall as well as your shopping cart. If you have any more questions, feel free to hit us on contact, and we'll see you on the next tutorial. Bye bye.